guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Drew here, and today I have a new DIY, finally a new fashion DIY video here on my channel. I have been focusing on so much DIY over on my second channel. If you do not know, I do have a second channel. It is called Lone Fox, and I posted multiple home decor DIYs, home styling videos and stuff like that. It's just my whole entire like interior design channel that I just started as well. I just decided I wanted to do it, but today I have a fashion DIY and I'm wearing one of them. This is the middle finger embroidered shirt. By the way, I got a new tattoo. I actually got 2 new tattoos. I'm gonna do a tattoo video soon if you guys want to see that. Give this one a thumbs up if you do. In this video, I'm going to be doing 4 DIY t-shirts, and they're just recreations of like simple Uniqlo t-shirts and just like simple graphic t-shirts you could find at like a thrift store or something, and it's really just upcycling your shirts and making them into something new as opposed to just like a plain white t-shirt. So if you do enjoy these types of videos, definitely give it a thumbs up. And I did do one of these a while back, so there's 5 other designs in my last video, which I'll put a card up on the screen here, and I'll also link it below so you guys can check out that one as well for more ideas. You can also subscribe to my channel using the subscribe button somewhere below. Give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy, and get your daily dose of Drew on Imdrewscott on Instagram. I post like an outfit every day, so if you want more inspiration, do so. But let's just get into this video. To create this really cool half and half tee, you're gonna need 2 graphic t-shirts, some fabric fusion glue, and some scissors, just like any fabric glue that's a pretty strong hold. And I got this inspiration actually from a sweater that I bought at a thrift store a while back, and so many of you guys asked me about it, and I just wanted to recreate it myself. So all you're going to do is fold both of your shirts perfectly in half, make sure they're nicely folded, and just cut them down the center very nicely and carefully so you get a nice crisp line. And the cool thing about this is that you can actually create 2 shirts from it, so you're not actually wasting it. You can make one for yourself and a friend. So I found both of these t-shirts just at Urban Outfitters, but if you have 2 graphic shirts you like, or you find them at the thrift store or something, you can totally do this. And you're going to first start by laying them out open like this, and then sandwiching them together with the patterns together, because we're going to be gluing along the pattern side, just along that edge there. And make sure to get a strong fabric glue. You're gonna go along the edge, and the trick with fabric glue is just do not touch it for about 48 hours. I swear to you guys, like, I always thought fabric glue like this never worked. It wasn't a strong hold, but you have to let it dry for about 2 hours. Flip it over, do the back side as well. So you're gonna glue both the front and the back together and let it dry for about 2 days before touching it, because if you start touching it and pulling on it, and when it's not completely and fully dried and adhered, it's going to come apart. So just let it dry for a long time, and then once it's done, you're gonna have an amazing shirt like this. This next tee is a pocket tee, and all I used was a Uniqlo tee, a bit of a scrap from my last shirt that I designed, scissors, and fabric glue. So I laid out my Uniqlo tee, and their tees are amazing because they're only $5. And then I used the scrap from my last t-shirt I designed and just cut out a bit of this pattern on the front of it. And I just cut it very roughly into what I thought a pocket size was. And then you're gonna fold it in half and then cut the bottom at an angle to give it sort of that little V shape at the bottom, because all pockets have that kind of V shape, and you'll see what I mean when I unfold it right here. So then you have a nice pocket shape. And what I always do when I work with fabric and it's a raw edge is I like to glue a tiny bit along the edge and then fold the edge on the inside so you have a clean finish and it's not going to fray or warp. So I did that around the whole side of the pocket, all of the edges, just to make sure that it was clean, and I left it under a book to dry, and then glued the pocket on the front of the shirt just by going along the sides, laying some books down, and you are completely done.
Leave me in the cold, but still I caught a sickness. The time you said
I'm most excited to wear this one, honestly, and I used a white t-shirt, embroidery floss, embroidery needle, scissors, and a pencil, and I just googled middle finger embroidery, and I will link the creator of this one below. And then I used my phone as sort of a miniature light box that I thought was so clever, and I stuck it underneath the shirt and then used a pencil to lightly trace on my design just around the edges, and then all the little details on there. Just took a minute or 2 to do so. So you can really do this with any design you want to, and once it is traced on there, you're going to cut a bit of your embroidery floss, thread your needle with it, and just start embroidering. And as many of you guys know, I'm a huge fan of embroidery. Like, I just do it on everything. I think it's really therapeutic and fun, and I also think it adds a really nice handmade quality to any piece. So this is a nice little piece you can create for someone if it's like their birthday, or you want to make a couple of them as Christmas gifts or whatever it may be. And it's a nice way to also customize your shirts 100%. You can really do whatever you want because any design can be embroidered. And I'm reaching the end here, so I'm just adding in the final little details, and then you're just gonna tie the string off in the back, and you are completely done. You have your brand new embroidered shirt.
watch me run down under your more fingers. Maybe I'm indifferent. Shut down. Oh, you know me all too.
For the last shirt, you're going to need a t-shirt, of course, zipper, fabric glue, and scissors. So what I did was fold the shirt in half and then just make sure you have a really crisp fold along the front. This is kind of similar to the first one where we took the scissors and cut through, but instead of cutting through both layers, you're only going to cut through the very front layer of the shirt because we're only applying the zipper to the front. And then, of course, because this is a raw edge, I always like to go ahead and just add a tiny bit of fabric glue and then fold it over so you have a nice clean line when we're going to glue this to the zipper. So I folded this over and then tacked it down, let it dry for a couple of hours, and then went ahead and glued it directly on top of the zipper. So I first took glue, added it to the zipper, and then glued the whole side of the shirt down the front of the zipper, and then the opposite side of the shirt down the front of the zipper, and that's all you have to do. Wait for it to dry, and you have a zipper front shirt. So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little DIY video and I gave you a little bit of inspiration for your own t-shirt designs. I think it's really fun to upcycle them. It's easy and it's pretty affordable too if you just want to take something simple and turn it into something a little bit more extravagant. So definitely give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.